Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Fiers, Femme, Shamika, whichever one you want to call me. And today I'm in my backyard. We need to get the grass cut, but I like the wildflowers, they're pretty, so I wanted to get them on film. I felt like talking a little bit today. I haven't dropped something like in this format in like a month, so I was like, you know what, let me come out here, sit down, talk a little bit, then go back inside. I usually have to come out here and get my sun time anyway and ground myself, so I figured why not. Let's see what happened since then. I have my birthday, I turned 40. Woo! And I gained lots more followers. Appreciate that. I love that I'm able to encourage, lift people up, and also teach about what I have been going through and many other people have been going through silently. Oh, look at all the shadows. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. And throughout like last week and stuff like that, what really came to mind for me to talk about is confidence and just being true to who you are. Because even though some people are against you in that moment, even though sometimes people have a lot to say, a lot of times they admire you secretly, even though it seems like they hate you. Doesn't mean you have to be friends or love up on these particular people, but I just want you to recognize your power that you have within. I say that to say, like, sometimes you feel like you're losing everybody in your that you're used to having around you. You feel like people never show up for you the way that you show up for them. It's a part of life, you know, people grow apart, and it's okay to let those people and things go, because sometimes with evolution comes disappointment sometimes, and people leaving your life. So if one thing I could say is not to get down on yourself if you have been losing some people in this season or jobs in this season. God always knows what is best for you. God knows what direction you need to go in and what path you need to be on. So sometimes when I feel like my life is nowadays, now that I fully understand that, when I'm going through a difficult moment, I try not to let it bother me, because I know that something bigger and better is going to come along. And it might not be big in the form of like $1 million. I mean, if that's what God wants to do. But your life is a source of learning. Life is, you're always learning, you're always evolving. And so, as repetitive as it might seem on this page, I just want to encourage you guys to not allow the little small things that happen to you to take you off your path and what you want to do in life. For me, I journal a lot. People have asked me, so what do you write in your journal? I had my friend ask me yesterday, what do you actually write in your journal? And I shared like 2 entries with him, and you know, it was just me talking about my day, because it could be 10 days from now. I'm not gonna remember exactly what I was feeling, how I was feeling internally. You can ask yourself questions. How do you feel today, Shamika? How do you feel today, Bob? How do you feel today, Vatan? And you write your answer to yourself, so that when you look back, you can find encouragement. Sorry, it's more like bugs out here because of all the dandelions and stuff. So if you see me touching myself, it's like they're really attracted to me. And I just take that as I have a beautiful frequency. So that's why animals like being around me, right? But anyways, I had it in my spirit to talk to you guys about that. Being authentically who you are is something I will forever push, because why be somebody else? Somebody else wants to be you. There's always somebody else that wants to be you, that wants your life, that thinks your life is so much better than theirs, and they have no idea what you're having to deal with daily and what you have to walk and go through, you know? So I don't focus on outside people. I don't focus on outside people at all. I focus on my surroundings. So for me, my main source of protection and without hurting anybody's feelings who might watch this video. My main source is my mother, my dog. As crazy as that might sound, he's my family member. I spend so much time with him. And I have a few people that I don't have to name on here. One being my close sister. I am the only child, but we're cousins and we grew up together, so that's my sister. We're really close. But I say that to say, have a unit that makes you feel comfortable, even if it's yourself. There's many times when my sister, she's like a person that likes to like go outside and do her thing and party. I'm not like that. We're totally opposite. I'm more of the like, I'm gonna sit, I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna stay inside and play my Sims. I'm a gamer. Well, I don't like saying I'm a gamer because I just like to play Sims. I have Call of Duty, but I don't play that. But I say get into things that make you feel good, make you feel whole. I like to draw from time to time. I like to color. Do things that make you feel fulfilled, and it doesn't always have to be with another person. And I am pouring into who I am at any age. So I know sometimes people feel like, oh, I'm too old to do this, or I'm too young to do this. You're never too young, you're never too old to do anything. Maybe sexual activities. But as young, two young people, I don't know who might be watching this, but as far as like any dream, anything that's childish, I love cartoons. I feed my inner child all the time, my inner teen all the time. Right now I'm binge watching Hey Arnold. I grew up in the 80s and 90s, so most of the time, I was at school or outside playing. We used to play outside all the time, so I didn't really get to see the cartoons. So I love cartoons. I'm getting into watching basketball again. I'm kind of loving OKC right now, even though I live in Atlanta, even though I'm a New Yorker, born and raised. I don't really watch the Knicks games like that, even though I heard they're doing good. So just do things that fill you up, and don't allow outsiders to make you feel like you're not worthy of living. You get this one life, you get this one vessel in this body anyway, because I do believe that we come back, but we definitely won't have this body. You know what I'm saying? I won't have this body again. I don't know, but I can't remember it. So I definitely encourage you to be yourself this summer. Get out there, do some activities. Doesn't always have to just be in the club. I'm noticing in Atlanta we have things where we could go paint. We have things where we could smash stuff. We have rooftops we could go sit at with our laptops. We have libraries. We have Barnes and Nobles. So it's like, be yourself. If somebody does not connect with you in that way, it's okay to let them go with love and light, and not being like a, they say that spiritual people, oh, love and light, love and light. If somebody gets on my nerves, they see my other side. But I don't allow that many people to come around me that don't have that energy for me. You feel me? Like, I don't have people around me that make me feel uncomfortable in my skin. And if they do, I do understand that it's something they're going through. That's something I have taught myself, So, yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. This video is pretty short. I am going to have some more topics coming out. I am going to be filming regularly once I get this grass cut. It's kind of hot, so I brought my dog out. I'm just gonna walk around with no shoes on. Hold on a second. All right, so yeah, have a good day, have a good night, have a good evening. Love you guys. Later.